Brilliancy Prize, guys. What is it? Check it out. The Gazprom is a general partner for the first online chess Olympiad, is the sponsor of the Brilliancy Prize for the best game of the competition. What's the competition? This right here. FIDE World Online, or the FIDE Online World Cadets and the Youth Rapid Championships. So this was pretty sweet, guys. I'm actually voting. Today we're going to look at a game that I think wins the Brilliancy Prize, the Gazprom Brilliancy Prize, which is this beautiful trophy here, guys. You see what I'm saying here? And these kids, guys, these are kids, right? Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. So check this out. This is the tournament, right? It already happened. It's at a moment when chess is experiencing a massive surge in popularity. 1,380 young chess players from 114 different countries are taking part in the FIDE Online Cadets and Youth Rapid Chess Championships. These kids are monsters, okay? Monsters. The games we're looking at, white was 2,400, okay? No title, by the way. No FIDE title. No FIDE title, but like close 2,400, like 2,420, something like that. And his opponent that played black was 2,285, I think, something like that. Kids, guys. Now I remember I was 17 and I was 2,200, but I wasn't a kid. I mean, I was like close to being, you know, an adult, a year away, right? But these are kids, right? You know, you see the sections here? They do have a U18, which is still kids, right? But in a way, I mean, these guys are strong. U10, U12, U14, U16, and U18. Very strong stuff here. The trophy is 15 feet tall. Wow, I didn't even know that. Really? Is that for real? Dang, that's crazy. So the kids can live it. Makes sense. That's right. Rajans won. That is right. Is that trophy like the size of the chess piece? You are correct. I actually don't know how big this trophy is. It doesn't look huge, but it probably is pretty big. Take that home. Imagine trying to take it on a plane. Sir, you're going to have to disable this. Sir, you can't take this. Sorry. Sir, no. You're going to have to chop that up. You know, they made us do that, I think, 1 year. Scholastic Chess. I had to do that before. We had to, like, unscrew the trophies back in the day. If you ever played Scholastic Chess, and, you know, I'm 28. If you're around my age, you know what we had to do. We had to unscrew it on the plane and then put it back together, because for some reason they just wouldn't let you do it. It was kind of weird. Not 15 feet is trolling. That's double size of Yao Ming. I'm tripping. You know what? I didn't even think about what I said. Tommy, get somebody, get Tommy out of here. I didn't even think about that. So now, okay. So Sleepy Sheepy, thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Memories, yeah, bro. So all right, this is the Gazprom Brilliancy Prize, guys. This is my vote for this competition, for this prize, right? So I went through some games and I saw one that was like, oh my goodness, I have to show this game. And here's that game that we're going to check out today, guys. So again, shout out to our sponsor here, Gazprom. Beautiful for this being the sponsor and everything that they do. They also help sponsor, of course, the online Olympiad for disabled, for the disabled. So it's actually very, very big. They do a lot here. They do a lot, and it's great to be able to analyze today. No problem, sir. GG versus Levy the other day. Thanks, bro. Thanks. So now we're going to get into the game. Here's the game, guys. Bam. This is my pick right here. My pick right here is, first off, I told you white was a 2,400 player here. So white was a 2,400 player. Now, Amir Reza, and it's kind of funny because it reminds you of Ali Reza, but it's Amir Reza, poor Agha Bala. Okay, from playing white here, 2,400. And with black here, it's Dmitry Kushko, 2,285, I think. Maybe a little lower, but still. I mean, these guys are these kids are kids, you know. So let's get into it. Here it goes. E4 and then D6, right? So we got some type of Philidor we might be looking at. Then we have D4 and then Knight F6. And an amazing move here. What you would usually see here is Knight to C3. Knight to C3. Actually, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to turn notifications off real quick. That would be good while we analyze this. I think that's... Let's turn the desktop audio and alert box. I'll do that. Okay, that should work. So, yeah, just immediate names. Yeah, that should work. We have something in the chat too as well. So, right, what happened here? All right, here we go. So, E4, D6, D4, and Knight F6. After this Knight F6 move, we have, instead of Knight to C3, this is the usual. We also see Bishop D3 in some cases, and I've done this myself too, sometimes. Now, E5, the immediate E5 would not be good, guys. F3 is actually a move chosen here, where now he's already saying that I'm going to go for probably a queenside castle and launch an attack on you in Bobby Fischer style, how he does against the dragon, sack mate, right, from my 60 memorable games. So after F3, there's E6 here. And then E6, I'm already feeling the passiveness from black here. This is extremely passive. Both bishops are gross here, and white has a big center, and it's about to get nasty here, especially after this move. c4, look at that. Now look at this very strong center. Knight c3 is coming. Bishop e3, queen d2. I'm getting out of the way, and I'm going to just mate you on this side of the board. So that's exactly what just happened there. You know, I thought I'd turn that off, but I guess not. Power slave. Thanks, bro. I thought I'd turn that off, literally, but I guess it didn't turn off. So we're just going to keep it up there. It's there. It's there. Whatever. Cool. All right. It's gifting. Oh my goodness. He gifted 50 subs. Oh my goodness. Power slave. Wow. You know what? We're going to find a way to turn it on. We'll do it like this. We'll do it like this. Yeah, there we go. We'll do it like that. So now it's nothing up there, but we'll turn it back on maybe later. Turn the sound off or something. Hopefully that works. We'll just keep that up there for you guys. Wow. A big shout out to Power Slave though. Huge shout out to Power Slave. Yeah, can you actually hear it now? Can you hear it or can you just see it? Because I just muted it. I'm not sure if you guys can still hear it. I know I can, but I'm not sure if you can. Only see it. Perfect. Okay, we're good to go. We're good to go. Yeah, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Huge shout out to Power Slave gifting 50 subs to the channel. I mean, that's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Like, there's nothing else you can say to that. But a huge thank you, bro. So c4 here. After the c4 move is here, this is very strong. Huge. I mean, absolutely great. c4 and then bishop e7, right? So after this bishop e7 move, we have knight to c3. And then castles get out the way, and then bishop to e3. So in these kind of positions, guys, we're going to play queen d2, castle queenside, h4s, g4s. Yeah, big shout out to Power Slave, guys. Like, make sure y'all give him all the love he needs. I mean, anything you need, let me know. Okay, Power Slave, anything. You know, shoot me a message, bro. I got a present for you, actually. Just for that. I got a present for you, bro. Send me a message on chess.com. I'm going to send you something for the thank you. So after bishop e3, it's going to be c5, actually, from black here. Black here it has a very nice move. c5 is aggressive, is hitting the center, as you should. When you have a center like this, you need to attack a center like this. So c5 is on the board here, and we're going to attack the center in King's Indian fashion. But honestly, I prefer white all day, every day here. This is a big center. I have very nice play here, and I'm going to castle queenside very quickly and go for this king. So let's see what happens. After c5, there's d5 on the board. Kind of closing down the center a little bit. You could play e5. You know, just keep doing what you do. I will, bro. Thanks, Power Slave. Absolutely. Absolutely, just for you, my guy. Just for you. You already know. That's right, Power Slave, the GOAT, right? The GOAT, for real. So after d5 here, very strong. Look at this. Now, the worst part about this is this bishop. This bishop's going to be really bad for a while, but let's see what happens. It's locked up. More of like a Benoni type King's Indian. So you're going to see a6, b5 being a break. And the plan here, both of these players are over 2,200. They're high 2,200. I mean, of course, white was 2,400 and black was 2,280, something like that. So think about that, right? So this is going to be a very strong game. A6, b5 being a nice break here. So bishop to d3, just kind of eyeing this indirectly. Maybe we could play f4 eventually, try to break this up and try to get e4 in. But at the same time, we need to develop, and this knight wants to go to e2 probably. So here we go. Knight h5. Where does the knight go? e2. We develop, get all our pieces out. And then g6 happens. Interesting move, trying to play f5. That's what bishop d3 was also stopping that too, deterring it. But now we have g6. What was the time control? This was rapid. This was rapid. It was 15 minutes, 10-second increment here. 15-10. And we are watching these kids play. So g6 and then queen to d2 happens. After queen d2 happens, there was knight a6 here. More of a King's Indian type way of playing. I mean, really here, this knight would love to get to c5. But to be honest, white has all the space. And when you have space, you don't want to trade. Black doesn't have space, so black is definitely looking for trades here. And then after castle queenside, we see the move knight c7, preparing the b5 push. So a6, rook b8, b5. That's the plan here for black. And here we go. White's like, you know what? It's time. It is time. g4, and we're going for it. And now this is why, guys. This is why I gave this my vote for the Brilliancy Prize here, for the Gazprom Brilliancy Prize. Check this out, right? Knight f4 happens, and first off, this knight f4 move I didn't like as much because I was like, he is giving a pawn up, because he's literally just giving a pawn up. Now here I think you have to go knight g7, but at the same time, I don't know. Like, I don't know if this is, I mean, this position is so cramped. After knight g7, I mean, I think you can thrust h4. The idea here is after bishop takes, g5, locking the bishop out, and you're taking this. So now we're about to play h5 too, and then bishop h6 and takes, and queen h6 mate. It's just like, you're prolonging the inevitable. You're just trying to stop it a little bit longer, even though you know what's going to happen anyway, right? So, came here from I Am Not a GM. You play awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it. Sub goal reached. Oh, that was the sub goal. That's why he gifted 50 subs. Wow, I wasn't even paying attention. Man, shout out to my guy, bro. Power Slave, just helping us hit the sub goal. 300 subs, 100. That's just unbelievable. Thank you so much. Now we got to change it to 400. We're trying to get like Hikaru. That 13,000 is ridiculous. So now knight g7. Let me see though. Let me turn the engine on. I do want to see what the engine thinks of this position. If knight g7, it is h4. And then h5. h5. Okay. But that didn't happen, actually. Knight f4 was the move in this position, actually. Knight f4 here. And a lot of times this is a thematic pawn sacrifice in certain positions, and this is not one of them for black here. MPS Devil says GG with the Levy match. Thank you, MPS Devil. Appreciate that. So this is not one of those positions where you would give up this pawn, because usually you get dark square play if your bishop was on g7, guys, but it's not on g7. So this doesn't work as good as you think here. I came here from IMGM2. You played amazing. Let's go. Appreciate y'all, man. Chronic G65. Welcome to the stream, man. So knight f4, right? Of course you have to take this. We snap on f4, takes back, and then bishop takes f4. So that's a freebie. Why not take the free pawn if you're going to give that to me? And then black plays bishop f6, just intending, I wish my bishop was on g7, but it's not, so I'm going to have to deal with this right here. And then white plays h4 anyway. Again, if bishop takes g5, this is hanging. So h4 is just a strong move. White just has the upper hand no matter what in this game. This is beautiful display here. Now, and of course, black is no slouch, guys. Black is a 2280 player, about 2280, but no slouch at all, right? So, and white being 2400 plus, high 2400s, it's very strong chess on both sides. So now, after pawn takes here, there was a launch of b5 out of the opening, or not at the opening, but just launched b5 out here, Banco Benoni kind of style. After b5 takes, then there's a6, right? And the idea here is if you capture, you're just opening the lines for me to get my pieces active. That's what I need is black here. White plays b6. I love this move here. This was a very strong move because it just shuts down the rook. Now the rook is still sitting here. You cannot do anything with the rook. You were about to. If you would take, cool, thanks. Rook's open. You know, we got open lines. We're working for something. Whoever gets to the king first in these type of positions are going to win, and that's what happened here. But after b6, though, knight to b5 by Kushko, and then poor Agha Bala plays bishop to g5. I really like this move, not touching anything, not taking, just playing bishop g5. Thanks for the follow, Zurura. And so knight takes c3, right? Pawn takes c3, and this is the best part of the game for me was right here. This was why I gave it my vote. I can't wait to show you guys what happens. After b takes c3, rook b8, right? Wild games like this is all about whoever gets to the king first. My students always know. In opposite sides castles, whoever gets to that king first is going to win this game. So we're looking at it. Let's see. Rook h2, interesting move. Just keeping pressure, keeping the defense of the second rank available. Maybe I need to block eventually. Maybe I just need to keep this pawn defended just in case the queen somehow gets over here. So after that, there's rook to e8. Interesting move. I think he just kind of needed a move here. Rook e8. I think he had a better move than rook e8, to be honest. But he played rook e8, and then white plays queen f4, immediately hitting the f6 bishop. If this bishop takes on c3, then bishop takes d8, of course, obviously. So sub goal reach. Shout out to my guy. Shout out to my guy, man. With sub goal has been reached, guys. We had 300 subs here today. That is such a huge event. Even here with the Brilliancy prize, 300 subs. Everybody in the chat, it's love here. You guys are watching these kids play. This is amazing. It's a great day. So queen f4. Queen f4 is on the board here by poor Agha Bala, and then Dmitry Kushko. Okay. Dmitry Kushko, what's up? I'm Zik. What's up, bro? Here it is. Bishop takes g5 is on the board. Okay, so it feels like, oh, okay, you know what? He's taking the bishop. H takes g5. Here's the next move. Queen takes b6. So do I have a check? I do not have a check. Actually, something else just happened. What was that? Something happened. I don't know what it was. There was a notification I was not familiar with. Oh, somebody just bought something from the merch store. Thanks. Appreciate that. Queen b6. After queen b6, there's like a check somewhere. There's a check somewhere. But you can't do that. The rook's defending b2 and the bishop's defending b1. So honestly, this move does nothing at all, right? I mean, it kind of does. You have to do something. So queen takes b6, queen a5. The pawn was in the way. He kind of had to do it. There was no other way to get any kind of counterplay. So rook d to h1. We're going to double on the bubble here. Double on the file with a smile, right? And now, here we go. Here we go. Y'all ready? Are y'all ready for this? Oh, wait, hold up. Who said that? It stops rook takes h7. You're right, actually, because rook takes h7 would have been nasty right here. Oh my goodness. Ooh, this is a family channel. Rook takes h7. That would be nasty. The intention is this right here. Like, that's gross. Woof. Man, get that off the screen right now. Don't block with your face. But here, there would be mate here, and you would be blocking straight with your face here. So he is correct. It does stop rook takes h7. So he goes here. So now we have a hole to run to when rook takes h7 happens at this point. Black hoping white goes for the rook takes h7 idea. Yeah, actually, this is pretty nice. Now we got this setup here. Now watch this. Oh man, this is fire. And this is a cool attack, right? But this is not why this is not why it got my vote. This is why it got my vote. Here it is. Queen a5, right? Queen a5, and we live. Hitting c3, hitting a2, and in a way, actually I'm not attacking a2. He's going to play queen a3 check. Queen a3 check, but I just step out of the way and have a nice day. It's pretty simple here. So queen a5, queen f6, defending c3. There's only one check on the board. Now rook e5 happened, but let's just... rook e5 happened, right? Here it comes. Here it comes. Rook e5 happened. What is the move right here? What is the move? White to move right here. Oh my goodness. I was so hyped. I saw this move and I dropped my water on the ground in front of me. Okay, I really didn't, but I would have. I would have. We got queen xf7, we got queen h8, we got queen g7, we got queen takes f7, we got queen h8, queen g7. Wow, lots of moves here, guys, lots of moves. So let's look at what doesn't work. So I think queen f7 and queen g7 are completely wrong. Let's try this out. If we snap here, takes, rook takes, and I get out of the way, check, and I'm running for the heels. Actually, I'm able to hide. Just making it, right? So we come back here one more time. How about queen g7? Okay, here, snap. I'm running for the heels. I'm running for my absolute life here. And we good. Okay, we good. But how about queen h8? Here it is. Bam! Oh my goodness. I can't believe he did it. Drop the mic, you know, everything like that. Queen h8 is one of those, your heart jumps out of your body. When you land that on the board, it's like, oh man, you always want to know what the opponent's face looks like when that happens. Queen h8 is nasty. Oh my goodness, this is the move. Yes, and this instantly got my vote. I was like, oh man, I didn't even see. I wasn't even looking at that. Now, of course, I was just quickly looking at the game, but that's a shocker move. That will get your attention. Queen h8 is a beautiful move here. The intention, guys, let's put it on the board. King takes, rook takes. There is no room to actually be running, actually. Check. And then checkmate. Beautiful checkmate. Look at that. You can't go anywhere. You can't go anywhere. What a queen sack. That was beautiful. And this is not the one you're actually looking at the most. I teach this to my students all the time. You got to be looking at the moves that you don't think are correct or that you did not consider. And queen h1 is not your first consideration. Beautiful, right? Queen h8. Here it is. Bam. Takes, rook takes, check, and mate. Again, from the top. We're just going to quickly go through this. It became some type of Philidor, maybe perk, modern. You know, it's like 5 different openings in one. But they played it very passively. Extremely passively. No clarification in the center. My bishops are blocked. And this guy is 2200, at least a candidate master. Very close to FIDE, actually, with the 2300 rating. But strong player here. And I mean, but it was just a tough position. Very tough position. Thanks for the follow. So e5, bishop d3. Let's just watch the piece play. g6, queen d2. We get out of the way with the castle. Knight c7, g4, knight f4. That's not a move. Knight takes, bishop takes, bishop f6, h4, b5, very nice. b5 here, just going for that counterplay. We snap, and then we should snap this one too. Psych. We play b6, and we close up the file with a smile. So the knight has to go somewhere, and then we go bishop g5. I think this was a key move. This was huge. Bishop g5 was a key move. That was sweet. I think the opening is called the lion's jaw. You are correct, plausible applica. Like, you're right on. That is exactly what it's called. I mean, pretty nice. You're pretty nice with your openings to know that. I mean, it's very specific. It didn't give me enough time to get it out. Yeah. Always got to be scared of people who play these kind of openings and get 2,000 plus. Yeah, you deserve getting mated by that attack when you play this. When you play this kind of opening, you deserve to get mated like that. No, I mean, sometimes yes and no. But man, that was just like this attack. This bishop g5 was beautiful. This is something that you want to take note of, guys. It was a very nice move here because anytime you take, I'm opening the file with a smile. It was great. Rook b8, rook h2, and then we're defending this whole second rank here. Rook e8, queen f4, putting pressure on the f6 bishop, either forcing a capture or a retreat here. And then after bishop takes g5, thanks for opening the file here. Queen takes b6, we go here because we can't take on h7 due to the mate on b2. Now we have that escape square we need. Very beautiful play here from poor Agha Bala. And then queen a5. Queen f6 defending and attacking at the same time. I mean, beautiful move here, right? Rook e5 doesn't see the threat because it almost like that square doesn't exist until he puts the queen there. Would queen takes g6 work for mate? Well, let's actually look at that. That does not work for mate because I just take with the f pawn. Oh, you might be, wait, hold up. That's kind of weird. Does this actually work? No, you should be getting mated yourself. Yeah, you're probably getting mated yourself. So you're probably not. King here, check. I mean, I can, at the very least, I can trade the pair of rooks. Rook check and then take the rook. So, but it kind of looked like that. That's why I had to be more forcing. Queen h8 was the answer here, as it just forces the mate. It forces it. Everything's with check as well. And a beautiful game here from Armireza, poor Agha versus Dmitry Kushko. And this was my vote for the Gazprom Brilliancy Prize.